Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist, and we're here at SeaWorld Orlando for the opening night of Howl O Scream Orlando 2021 inaugural affair. And it is September 10th, which is a Friday, and we are here in line. And we're gonna show you, they have like a whole entrance already, and the gate should open very soon. Some people are already in the park waiting, but we'll show you, opening night. This is either gonna be really good, or it's gonna be really bad. So you'll find out at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So we just got through security. They're testing out a new system. They want you to have everything in your pockets. And now we have the main entrance right over here. They don't have any more of the green flames. I did see them before though, real quick. They are using a different entrance over here on the side of the park for Howl O Scream. So right as you enter, we have people sliding on the ground, causing sparks. Sliders. Here's a slider over here too. This cool little scare zone set piece over here. They have a shop of horrors over here. They have another restaurant over here called the Siren's Last Call. It's pretty cool. We're gonna head in though. They have some stuff over here. They got the park map.
I also love to have to say weather permitting.
Let's go in. If you're too scared, if you bring the little kids and you don't want to get scared in the scare zone, you can buy this lanyard. It lights up. You cannot wear it on the rides or in the houses. But we're heading into the shop of horrors. They have some merchandise over here. This is the shirt with the houses on the back.
You want a shirt?
On your coaster. The shirt costs 35 bucks. Looks like they have some other shirts over here. We have some water bottles, some leggings, some other jackets, and then they have the No Boo lanyards over here as well. So the park officially opens at 7 for everyone, so we're just hanging out in the entrance waiting for the park to open. So it's starting to rain, so we're gonna go undercover while we wait for the event to open. We're entering the Siren's Last Call. And it looks like a party atmosphere. You could try food. Might be for media, but we're in here too right now. There are dancers everywhere. Looks like they have a bar over here. Pretty neat. Some more dancers over here. A nice photo op over here. And another dancer over here as well. And I love how all the team members are dressed up as well in their robes. It's really raining now. It's a nice chill spot to hang out, eat some food, get some drinks. cast change over here. They just did a switch, a cast change. And they did a cast change here too. It looks like this is the Blinky Cup you do get at Howl O Scream this year as well. So we are currently waiting in a line to get into the park for Howl O Scream. It opens in 10 minutes. About every YouTuber and vlogger is here today. So we're walking in now, line's moving. Heading right in now. Next to the Shop of Horrors. We're moving now, we're officially going into the event. Right next to Icebreaker. Scare actors over there. We have now entered into the event. We're gonna head right around this way. You can see all the coasters over there, and most of them won't be open, but we do have a couple that will be. And we're passing by a little bar over here, and we also have Icebreaker as well. It looks like we have some Scare Zone set pieces over here, right under Icebreaker. Pretty cool. We have a scare actor as well. Using their noises to the advantage. It's a whole Scare Zone right over here. Scare Zone's pretty neat. The acting is pretty good in the Scare Zones. And we're coming up over here by the first house. We have two houses over here, Water's Edge Inn and Beneath the Ice. Looks like they have an official store over here with some merchandise, so we'll check that out soon. It looks like we're about to head into another zone at the moment. It's right by the Glacier Bar, and we have a house here. A lot of props set up everywhere, little stages. But I guess we don't have anyone out because of the rain right now. And it's Patrick Berlard over here. He helped design the event. We have a cool photo up here as well. So they do have a dead end over here in Sesame Street Land. But we have a long line for this house, so we might actually do another house first. And this is the facade for Beneath the Ice. This one has a long line, so we're actually going to go to the Water's Edge first. And we're gonna hit that one. It's the very first house you see on the way into the park. Water's Edge Inn. Warning sign. So this one has a super long line, so we're actually gonna go back to the Beneath the Ice. But Frozen Terror is the name of that Scare Zone we did enter when we went into the park. Before we do any houses, we're gonna head into the official Howl O Scream gift shop over here. If you want air conditioning, this is the place you need to be at. A lot of the same merch from the entrance of the park. It's a lot quieter in here and some more theming as well. Some different cups over here, some skulls, some more shirts, Blinky stuff. They got food, towels, they have everything here. This is the line for the Beneath the Ice house. It looks huge right now. It's like a very long line. And they have a store over there, Frostbites it's called. Okay, this is a long line to enter this one. So I'm really not sure if this is supposed to be a scare zone over here, but there's like no actors here, so hopefully they will come out soon if there's supposed to be one. So I don't see any wait times on the houses, so that's something to keep in mind. And they do have express for the houses as well. And here are the warnings and stuff as well before you enter. Something to note, you cannot film in the houses. So just like Halloween Horror Nights, you're not allowed to film in the houses. Icebreaker has the queue lights on, but it is not open for the event, but we will be walking under the tracks now. And this is called the Deadly Ambush Scare Zone. And that scare zone right outside beneath the ice is called the Siren Song. It looks like it's a show. Actually, not a scare zone. This is a scare zone right over here. And that looks like the scare zone's almost done. It's still going on though.
Ain't no plexiglass gonna be next to us.
Part of the same scare zone.
Don't go in there, please, please. Don't go in there. You're making a mistake. They got me. They'll get you
I
too.
paid $50 to go in here though. Dude, I've been seeing pictures of all of them.
Hurry up! Watch out! Watch out!
I know, I want to see
Oh, dude, we got people.
Oh, I didn't see them.
Ooh.
I want to see both shows. Sorry.
Are you one of them? They're coming! They're gonna kill you all!
You know what's on there? Freaking all walking
It looks like that's it for this scare zone. The Deadly Ambush Zone.
The people scary.
There's another zone over here, the Witchcraft Bayou. We're entering the Witchcraft Bayou scare zone.
That's what I like. Dude, because when it gets dark, this shit gonna be pitch black.
They do have Infinity Falls open. It's one of the 2 rides that are open. Mako's the other one. So we're gonna go back this way to go to the Dead Vines house, and then we'll hit this zone again later. These zones look like they're gonna be awesome at night too. They're very creepy as well. So we're gonna actually enter this house right here called Dead Vines. We're gonna see how it is. Hopefully it's open. And once again, we cannot film in the houses.
I was walking through areas and I had no idea.
We're about to enter Dead Vines. We'll see how it is after. This is the queue for the Dead Vines house. These stanchions are very interesting, but it works. This is where you enter to get into the Dead Vines house, but we aren't allowed to film in the houses. So we just got out of the Dead Vines house, and that house, it's very different than Halloween Horror Nights. Some pretty good scares, they blended in really well, and they get right up close to you. No plexiglass at all in the houses, and they get really close and they scream in your ears. It's loud when they scream. It's really good. The acting's pretty good. Very different than Halloween Horror Nights though. I haven't been to the Busch Gardens in Tampa, but it's probably pretty similar to that as well. We have Infinity Falls right over here. We won't be riding tonight. I should not have been in the splash zone. So it leads us back into the scare zone. And we're gonna go to the pirate house now.
Alright, we need him.
These bushmen hide really well.
Yeah, it's very...
Can't wait to see them at night.
Yeah.
And we just passed the Dead Vines entrance. But if you keep going all the way to Sesame Street Land, we have the Captain's Revenge facade. And the house is right over here. And they only have 4 houses this year, but this is the maze entrance right here. And this is the entrance to the Captain Revenge house. This is the pirate type house. It looks like we have an actual facade possibly for this house. Yeah, we do. We have a real facade. There was no facade for Dead Vines. This house can be very interesting. It looks good already though. I can't wait. So this pirate house was way better than I expected. Really good scares in there. They got me a few times. And that house is really good. Definitely recommend checking that out. The actors are really into character. They are wearing masks, but really good house. They were doing a cast change before we went in, but it was really good house. So. And something to note about the houses this year is that they are pulsing them. So you really get the good scares within your group. And we've done 2 out of the 4 houses. And I don't know how many, I think we've done most of the zones as well. Maybe we did them all already, I have no clue. We've definitely done 3 so far.
What are y'all doing here?
Walking back through this scare zone.
Oh, what the fuck? He doing like push-ups and shit. I'm going. I love that. Before you answer. Dude, could someone yell in that house? Kitchen!
Get out!
Oh shit, you okay?
It's not time to take pictures! For a second.
You're dead!
Oh, you guys are alive. Too much money. Hold on.
Run, you're almost out, you're almost out!
Help me. Help me.
So it looks like they're doing photo ops over here as well. It's a pretty neat addition. We're heading back over this way. This central area here is for the show, but then they also have the house here, of course. We're entering the Beneath the Ice Cube right now. We're in line right now. So that house is really good, really long, way longer than I expected to. Some really creative scares in there. They get you when you're least expecting it. It's a really good house. That one was long too. And this one was the Beneath the Ice, and that's 3 out of the 4 houses. They're doing a little show thing over here, but we're gonna hit our last house and then we're gonna head over there. Never mind, we're heading right over here right now.
Every corner of this SeaWorld. Howl O Scream. My sister Hex is more than a dream. Her touch will make you wish for death as you struggle and shake to find your last breath. No one help them. Because you know they deserve this. You hurt our mother. Now we will hurt you. Not enough. It is not enough. I demand blood for what they have done. Scratch!
So we did not catch the full show, but the show looked pretty cool. They had people from like some fake audience member got taken by one of the sirens and they were killed on the stage, and all the sirens had like a special act and they had like a whole finale and everything. Pretty cool. definitely a cool show. I didn't get the full show though, but it was still cool. So now we're heading to our last house, the Dead Water's Edge. The Water's Edge Inn, or whatever you call it. It's right over here, right after the scare zone in the front. So we're entering the Water's Edge Inn right now. The queues look dead now. Actually, nope, take that back. It's a big line for this one. We're behind the entrance of Howl O Scream, and they've been doing the green fire again. See if they do. Here's the fire. Look how cool that is.
Is that one show?
We're about to enter the Edgewater's Inn. So we just finished with our last house, and it was the Edgewater's Inn, and it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. It's probably tied with Dead Vines for me. They had a bungee scare at the end, so that was really neat. And we have finished all the houses, but we still have one more scare zone to go through. And we saw part of one show, but we have one more show to do. And this house exits you right at the front again. So we were here before, and now we're here again. So we're heading back into the park now to do some stuff we haven't done yet. Now we're going through the zone at night. We're gonna see how it is. And they like to get really close too. So I got the low light lens on so we can see a little better. So what we saw earlier down here was a roaming horde. They have those around the park. But it also leads right into the camp scare zone that we were in earlier, and we're gonna hit that again. They got the fountains going. They're really fogging up the street right now, so let's get some good scares in.
I'm happy that they were here earlier whenever I was talking. Like,
The smiley
yay, it's the first.
Don't go there! Don't go there! Thank goodness they'll get you too!
Yeah, you're caught.
Run, go!
Alright, you guys heard of it. Help me! They got Tony!
He'll be okay.
This zone's missing some actors right now. I think someone could jump out of that little shed. I think there needs to be a little bit more werewolves in here for it to be a better zone. That's it for the, here's a roaming horde right here. It's from the roaming horde.
live without drinking poison and then come back at 5 and go. I don't know, but we can.
Ooh, sliding. And we have Infinity Falls over here. We haven't been this far down to the scare zone yet. We got really close. And they have the monster stomp over here.
You will be mine.
And this is the sign for the Witchcraft Bayou zone. This looks really cool. And now we're heading into our last scare zone. They have some games open over here. They have some food tents as well. They have a lot of food and stuff over here. There is a scare zone after Mako, and Mako is open as well. We're gonna have to get a night ride on it. And Mako passing by. These are some of the items they are selling as well here at the food tent.
Wow.
Pause the screen and look at all the prices and the items. So we're passing by Mako to hit the scare zone. One of the Monster Stomp shows just let out.
Alright, here's the scare zone, people.
We're in the scare zone now. We have still walkers. Okay. It's kind of cool. This scare zone's in the very back of the park, so it's kind of hard to get to. But I think it might be worth it. The scare zone looks cool. A lot of fog everywhere. I love the sets over here. This is really neat. It really opens up and you can eat in there. So I just rode Mako 7 times, but now we are in the theater for Monster Stomp. It's gonna be an interesting show.
Monster Starts London!
It's not safe. He's in the shadows.
Ghastly murders continue. Victims found mutilated. You there! Jack the Ripper murders again.
No, he's coming.
Monster kills again. torture you. Take my hand, your flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to I'm just a sucker for pain. I wanna shine you up. I wanna tie you up. My homies sit through money, you don't know me. I've been rolling with my team. We the killers, honestly. I've been riding out the city with my squad. I've been riding out the city with my squad. We just bullshit, getting crazy, living like this to show our mates and hold up. Take a step back when we roll up, cause we know what. We've been loyal, we've been fair, we've been ones you trusted. Won't hesitate to go straight to your head. Watch your on fire. Like, baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, you alive. Just like animals, animals, like animals. Baby, that you can hide. I can smell your sex and life. Just like animals, animals, like animals.
The beat builders. It's the beat builders. Halloween special.
I've been dying to feel alive, and your pain's my paradise.
So I just got out of Monster Stomp. It was about a 25-minute long show. It really wasn't that bad. It was pretty decent. It gives off a lot of Hamilton vibes. So if you like Hamilton, it's similar to that, but it's based off of Jack the Ripper. And there's like blood in there, there's killing. But it was a pretty good show. So if you like Hamilton, you're into that kind of stuff, definitely go watch the show. And it's called Monster Stomp. Now we're heading around the park again. We got a roaming horde, it looks like, or it's just part of the bayou over here. It's part of the bayou. It's so dark over here. We're gonna head back into Dead Vines again. We went in this one during the day. We're gonna see how it is at night.
I'll be honest.
So Dead Vines was better during the day because it's actually harder to see some of the stuff. So you get more of the scares. You can see the scenic stuff better at night though. And we are now at the bar by Infinity Falls, the Poison Grotto. And there's a dancer up here. This is crazy. Performer. And there's other drinks and stuff in the grotto as well.
I'm so sorry. Don't scare me, sir. Please don't scare me. Please don't scare me. Please don't scare me.
I want someone to pop out of this shack so bad.
Hi! Oh shit, yes, guys.
So I will send them a text.
Yeah, he did get my ass.
Yeah, he's preoccupied.
Coasters all lit up.
She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. She's not gonna be okay.
If you look from here, you don't see that hill better. Wanna come to my picnic? Get out of here.
It looks like they're having the siren show again. I think this is the last show of the night. Sounds like the show just finished, or it's almost done. There's some roaming hordes over here. Random scare actors.
But so far.
We're gonna go into the Beneath the Ice house again. So we just got out of the Beneath the Ice house again. Pretty good house. It's pretty lengthy as well. So it's a pretty long house. It's fun. Some pretty good scares in that one. So make sure you check this house out. And just like at Horror Nights, they do have police officers everywhere around the event. So the event's very safe. They have them walking the streets. They have them at the end of houses. So there are police and security here to make the guests feel very safe and secure. Before we head out, I'm gonna check Pirates one more time, see if it's a long line or not. If it's short, we're gonna jump in. If it's a long line, then we're gonna head out and maybe do Water's Edge one more time.
There's a werewolf, boy!
Looks like the sirens are hanging out over here. Right before the camping scare zone.
I get
Wanna go to my picnic? Are you hungry? The Please.
Looks like there is a long line for the Pirates Mace. So we're gonna have to skip it again. We're just gonna head over to the front. This sign is sort of hidden, this entrance to the house here. I know some people were kind of having a hard time finding it, so if there's anything SeaWorld you can do to make it more visible for people to find it, please do that.
Leave while you're still there.
Aren't you running? Go! Get out of this place! Get out! Espérate que no vea. Oh, you walk fast. Keep walking faster.
Someone else in that canning.
A name.
We're going to go into Water's Edge Inn one more time before we head out. Enjoy. So we just got out of the house, and something different was that there's like an extra path in the house, and we didn't go through that earlier. So it's really cool that they like extended the house. It was really neat. I don't know if they're gonna do that like every run or like every other run. So make sure you go through that house multiple times so you can get that experience right there. So my official review of the event is it's pretty fun. It's worth the money depending on which night you go. Today I paid $62 after all the additional fees. So my ticket cost $51, but after the online fee, which was $10 and tax, it cost $63. So for the $63 for the Friday night wasn't that bad. And I had someone pick me up, so I avoided paying for parking, and it wasn't that bad. I would say the houses were pretty good, and it's not too busy, so you should be able to do the houses multiple times. And you also get to ride Mako, so I rode it 7 times, and there are 2 shows as well, 4 scare zones. So I mean, there's a good enough amount to do, and there's plenty of time that the park's open. Like, we're leaving 2 hours early, so you can do everything at the end, and it's probably gonna be more to do. And the scares in the houses were a lot better than I expected. Some of them caught me off guard, and some of them really got me, and I just wasn't expecting that. So some pretty clever techniques used. And for my first Howl O Scream, I say that was a success. And I'll have to visit the Tampa one at some point, and maybe I'll even come back here at some point during the season. So definitely check out the Howl O Scream here at SeaWorld. I didn't even notice they have a photo op right over here. And they usually have actors that come out. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. Pretty cool photo op. But I think it was a pretty successful event, especially since it's SeaWorld's first year doing this. I think it's a pretty good start, and I can't wait to see how they expand in the future, because they can have more rides open, they can have more haunted houses, more zones, and they do have only certain sections of the park available to walk in right now. But I think in the future they can really expand on it. And the scares are pretty good right now. No plexiglass, and the actors are wearing masks. But I think it's pretty good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. So definitely check it out. And with that being said, we're gonna call it a night here from Howl O Scream today. So thank you for watching. Follow me on social media, on Twitter at Ethan Hershap, and on Instagram at Florida Theme Park Pics. And stay tuned for the next video.